Hello, I am Siladitya sir. Today we are going to solve some problems from complex number based on NCERT books, miscellaneous exercise. So let's start. The first question: evaluate I to the power 8 plus 1 by I whole to the power 25 whole to the power 3. So look, so I to the power 8 means I square to the power 4 plus we can write 1 by I whole to the power 25 like I into I to the power 24. Okay, I into I to the power 24 means I to the power 25 whole to the power 3. So what is the value of the I square? That is I square equal to minus 1, and whole to the power 4 means the power is the even number, so minus 1 whole to the power 4 means 1 plus 1 by I, and I to the power 25 means I squared to the power 12. So that is 1 plus 1 by I, and I square means minus 1 to the power 12, that is 1. Okay, okay, just one thing, the power is not 8, that is 18. Okay, so if the power is 18, so here I square to the power minus 9. Okay, so I square to the power minus 9 means that will be minus 1. Can the power is odd number, so minus 1 whole to the power 9 means 9 times minus 1 multiplied, that is minus 1. Okay, okay. Next one, next step, 1 plus, now we multiply the I by I in the denominator, so we should multiply the I also in the numerator, so that become, so that is minus 1 plus, that is I square, I by I square whole to the power 3. Now look, minus 1 I square means minus 1 plus minus minus I, so that is whole to the power 3. Okay, so now take minus 1 as common, that is we that become 1 plus I whole to the power 3. Okay, so that means minus 1 whole to the power 3 into 1 plus I whole to the power 3. Okay, so minus 1 whole to the power 3 means minus 1 into, that is a plus b whole cube, a plus b whole cube form, so we can write that is a cube plus 3 into a square into b plus 3 into a into b square plus b cube. That is the formula of a plus b whole cube. So that means 1 cube means 1 plus, that is 3i, and that is I square means minus 1 into 3, that is minus 3 plus I cube means I into I square, so that is I into minus 1, that is minus I, so put the value, that is minus I, so that is minus 1 minus 3, that is minus 2, plus 3i minus I, that is plus 2i, so that is 2 minus plus and minus 2i, so that is the answer. Okay, done. Okay, now we're going to solve the next question. The question is, if x minus iy equal to root over a minus ib by c minus id, then prove that x square plus y square whole to the power 2, that is equal to a square plus b square by c square by d square. A square plus b square by c square plus d square. Okay. Now look. So x minus iy, that is equal to root over a minus ib by c minus id. Okay. So one thing, that is, we know that mod of z to the power n means mod of z whole to the power n. Okay. So find the modulus of x minus iy. So that is, and what is the meaning of this part? That is a minus ib by c minus id whole to the power half, because square root of a minus ib by c minus id means a minus ib by c minus id whole to the power 1 by 2. Okay, and the mod of this one. So what is the meaning of this portion? That is x square plus y square. Okay, because we know that if z equal to a plus ib, then mod of z, that is equal to root over a square plus b square. Okay, so that is the formula, modulus. Okay, so next thing, that is, now apply this formula, that is mod of a minus ib by c minus id whole to the power half. Okay, look, we know that mod of z to the power n equal to mod of z whole to the power n. Okay, so now one thing, if z1 by z2, mod of z1 by z2 means that is mod of z1 by mod of z2. Okay, use that formula, that is implies that x square plus y square square root of this one. Then we can write that a minus ib mod c minus id mod and whole to the power half. The power is half. Now do one thing, that is x square plus y square square root of x square plus y square. That means now find the mod of a minus ib, that is root over a square plus b square, and this one is a c square plus d square. Now do one thing. So what is, okay, square root of x square plus y square, that means x square plus y square whole to the power 1 by 2. We can write this one. Now half of, on the both side, half of will be cancelled out, so then we get x square plus y square, that is equal to root over x square plus b square by root over c square plus d square. Okay, now do one thing, squaring both sides. Okay, then we get x square plus y square whole square, and that is a square plus b square root over c square plus d square, and then we get that x square plus y square, that is equal to root over x square plus b square whole square, that means a square plus b square, and similarly this one is to be c square plus d square, and that is root. Okay, okay, look this one. Okay, so now we are going to solve another question. Okay, next one. Okay, if 1 plus I by 1 minus I whole to the power m, that is equal to 1, find the least positive integral value of m. Find least positive integral value of m. So now this is the problem. So find the least positive value of m, for which 1 plus I by 1 minus I whole to the power m equal to 1. Okay, so how do we solve this kind of problem? Look this one. 1 plus I by 1 minus I whole to the power m, that is equal to 1. Okay, so now multiplying the denominator with its conjugate complex number, that is 1 plus I, multiplying by both numerator and denominator by 1 plus I, and here also 1 plus I. We multiply this one by 1 plus I on the numerator and denominator. Okay, so then that is 1. Now after the formula, that is a plus b into a minus b, that is a square minus b square, and that is 1 plus I whole square, that is 1 plus I into 1 plus I, that is 1 plus I whole square, that is equal to 1. Now we get the value, that is 1 square means 1 and I square means it's minus 1, and there is the minus 1, so minus minus, that is plus 1, and find the value of 1 plus I whole square, that is break this one in a plus b whole square formula, then we get a square plus 2ab plus b square, that is equal to 1, and we get there 2, and that is 1 means 1 square means 1 plus 2I, and I square means minus 1. Now minus 1 plus 1 cancel out, that is 2I. Okay, just one thing, and there is a power whole to the power m, must put it whole to the power m whole to the power m whole to the power m. So 2I by 2 whole to the power m, that is equal to 1, and 2 to cancel out, that is I to the power m, that is equal to 1. So what is the value of iota? That is minus 1, root over minus 1. Okay, whole to the power m, that is equal to 1. So we can write root over minus 1 like minus 1 whole to the power half. Okay, that means root over minus 1, and look, and whole to the power m that is equal to 1. So then we get minus 1 whole to the power half into m, because we know that a to the power m whole to the power n means a to the power m into n. Okay, so by this form we can write that is m by 2, and look, 1 means we can write that is minus 1 whole to the power square, that is 1. Now base will be cancelled out, then we get m by 2 that is equal to 2. Now if this one is equal to this one, so we can must say that as the base are same, minus 1 minus 1, we can must say that m by 2 equal to 2. So from that we can write that m equal to 2 into 2, that is 4. So therefore m equal to 2. So value of least positive integral value of m is here 4. So that is the process how to solve this problem. Okay, done.